Hey guys, welcome to Josh Murray Reactions. And if this is working right, I think we're live. How cool is that? I guess start shooting some comments in there if this is coming through on the page. It is very obvious this is my first time doing this, and you'd probably laugh to see what I went through to try and get this to work because I'm probably in the wrong field of trying to do YouTube videos because I am very technologically illiterate. Is that the right way to put it? I don't know. Anyways, yeah, so throw some comments up there just so I can see that it's working and go from there. But I'll start just by saying thank you. I want to thank everybody that's just been a part of making this channel what it is so far. Uh, Thank you, Laura, that you can see me. That's good. That's my wife. Hi, babe. Nice to see you. Thanks for supporting me in my channel. I love you. So thanks for being a part of this channel. Thanks for making it what it is. It's been really, really fun to do this so far. We haven't expanded a lot in our musical repertoire yet for the reactions that we do, but hoping to get there. So we got Nun649 here. Glad you can see me. How are you? Hope you're well. Tell me where you're coming from and where you're watching from. But thank you. It's been so fun being a part of this and making this just a part of my life to be able to react to different things, to bring some of the music that I love to you and be able to show it to you. Obviously, with the David Phelps stuff, the Gaither stuff has been so fun. And then you've introduced me to Amira. Sorry, you've taught me how to say her name. I should pay attention. But being able to just see her music and be introduced to that was really fun. And so thanks for doing that. Let's see here. Cousin Jan from Nashville. No way. Very cool. How are you? Look at that. We got 4 people watching on the chat. Keep it up. So I hope that we can continue to bring you a bunch more reactions to some different music. You've been doing well at the suggestions. I can usually get in here a couple times a week to make these reactions, and so that's why we don't put out a ton all the time, but we're going to try and work better at that. So anyways, this will also be open for some Q&A. So if you want to throw any questions in the chat, I'd love to hit them. I mean, they can be anything from related to the channel with the music. It can be anything, about home life, whatever it might be. But throw any questions in there that you may have that you'd want to know. And if you know me, be nice. But we'll continue on. So the other thing I want to put out is what are some new reactions that you want to see us do here on Josh Murray Reactions? I've been kind of debating a little bit going into some apologetics and religious stuff too, because I'm really into apologetics and, why I believe what I believe, everything like that. Okay, let's take a look here real quick. I'm going to pause. I'll come back to that. So Laura Murray, boy, look at that. My wife is watching my live stream. So my all-time favorite song. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. That is difficult. I'm gonna have to just name a few, I think. So I think my all-time favorite song is End of the Beginning by David Phelps, only because it's like the song that I heard that like made me really get into him and make me want to sing music. So good question. Another one would be It Is Finished by David Phelps. And then if you want to go on the not Gaither or David side and talk just like other music, probably September, Earth, Wind, and Fire is a great one. I love some Van Halen music. Van Halen is always good. I kind of like all kind of music, to be honest. So good question. Thanks, babe. Keep it up. So we've got Jan here. Jan, let me see. Are you still singing? So interesting question. So I sang with a trio for a long time doing Southern gospel music. It was a lot of fun, and did it for probably 10 to 12 years, something like that. And so I'm currently not singing in that group anymore. It was a lot of fun. I do sing from time to time at church, but being that I've taken on a new role there at church as a student ministries director, that's taken a lot of my time. So we're trying to, make sure that we don't pile on too many things that we're doing. So Uh, am I still singing? Kind of. So, uh, hey, Nazarene Catholic son, how you doing, man? Hope you're well. Thank you. Appreciate that, Ben, for saying that. Very nice. Let's see. All right, from Jackson, Michigan. Hey, thank you. Appreciate the shout out there. Yes, David Phelps, best singer there is. Glad you're enjoying the reactions to him. All right, Ben, that's enough. You don't need to do that anymore. If you didn't see it, it'd be worth going and checking out the interview that I did with Ben there on the Nazarene Catholic, and it was a good interview. Had a chance to talk about the Catholic faith and Protestant faith and um, how they differ, how they're the same, that kind of thing. So, should react to my own singing. Nope. I don't know if I want to put that out on there right now. Actually, there is on my page. There is, I think, one of me singing with the kids at a concert we did at Fuller Church in Grand Rapids, and I had Susanna and Baker up there with me, my two of the three of my kids, and they were singing a song with me. So if you want to hear me sing, you can go on there and you can watch it on there. But if you sing at all, you hate hearing your own voice when it comes back. I don't know if that's like the same for all singers or not, but there's just something about after you sing and then you hear yourself, you're like, is that really what I sound like? It sounds way different than what you hear in your head when you're singing. So let's see. Are you still making furniture? For myself, not for other people though. So for a long time, I built tables, side tables, all those different kinds of things. Pallet wood was like really huge back in the day. I say back in the day, it was like 10 years ago. But I would build all kinds of furniture out of pallet wood, out of reclaimed barn wood. I built a lot of dining room tables and like wine stands and things like that. So that was fun. So I'm currently working on renovating our house right now, actually. So a lot of my time and effort is going into that. We bought an old house built in 1870, if you can believe it, and we're working on renovating it and updating it. And I built the dining room table that's in there right now and built a lot of things. So there we go. Let's see. Sad in Nashville passing. Yes, I heard about that. So I am not as familiar with Mandisa, although I heard a lot of her music growing up. She was she was really popular when I was a teenager and that kind of thing. So no matter what, it's sad when you see something like that happen. You see just a great singer, great talent, somebody using their talents for God's glory, and seeing them pass away like that. It's tragic. I don't know how old she was or any of the details of it, but yeah, that was no fun for sure and sad to see. Let's see, Ben. What, if any, new music or style are you listening to that you haven't before? So my son is really into rap and hip hop, and so he's gotten me in to that here recently. Listening to Lecrae, listening to is it KB? Help me out there. Listening to Andy Manito. I don't know. Anyways, he's introduced me to a lot of rap music, which is actually really good. I've enjoyed a lot of it, so it's been fun getting that. I just went back and listened to some old KJ52. Somebody that's going to take you way back. So that's been fun. But yeah, I would say the rap music has been one that I've been listening to a lot more, and then country music. So good. It's got to be good country music. KBNF. Thanks, babe. Good work. Country music, I always used to be like, I hate country music, right? All it is just like, meet a girl, then she leaves me, and then she takes my truck, and she takes the dog, and all that stuff. So it's like, don't need to listen to that. But I've been listening to some good country music, so some old Alan Jackson and things like that has been fun. So yeah, so there you go. Yeah, yes. Yes, KJ52 is oldies at this point. Thank you, Ben. It's very true. I'm more and more understanding that I'm getting older. I was with the teens at our church the other day, and we were talking about like when they were born, and then one of them said they were born the year I graduated, and that's when I was like, Woo, yeah, I'm getting old, so there it is. Let's see here. Favorite song, Uncle Don. Okay, so when she says Uncle Don, she's talking about my grandfather. So Don, yes, I have. So he sang a couple songs with us when we did a concert at our old church, and so that was fun. We sang as a whole family at our old church before, with my wife and kids, and actually Don and Linda. So a lot of you on here won't know who they are, but it's my grandpa and grandma, or Papa as we call him. And so that was a lot of fun. I've sang with him when I was really young. I can remember when we used to live on the east side of the state, we attended Plymouth Church of the Nazarene over there. And I remember sitting on a stool next to my papa singing a song when I was really young. I don't remember how young I was, but yeah, so we sang a little bit together. It's been fun. And of course, every time we get together, he pops on the old Southern gospel music and we start chatting about it. And he's always got the new music for me to listen to. And so, yeah, it's great. Guys, we got 5 people live streaming with us on here right now. So I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but for somebody that's never done it before, I think it's awesome. So thanks for being on here and watching. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's been good. So let me know if you got any more questions. Where was I before I started doing the questions? I don't know. I think I was thanking you. So if I didn't get through it all, thanks for being a part of our channel. Thanks for supporting it. Thanks for watching it. I mean, we're creeping up on almost 3,000 followers, which is just like crazy to me that just putting out reactions to music that is awesome could do that, but it's great. So I hope we can continue that on. So we'll give it a minute or two here just to see if we get anybody else on, but I think the live stream thing is working. It's pretty simple now that I figured it out. So maybe we can do some more, get some scheduled. I'd like to start doing some live reactions. If that's something you want to do, put a comment in there, but I want to try and get something where we can have maybe a half-hour live stream. I can get a screen up and we can react together as we go. So let's see here. What books are you reading right now? So I just finished 2 books, which is crazy to think about because I've never read so much in my life as I am right now, which is fun. I just got through Your First 2 Years in Youth Ministry by Doug Fields. That was a great book just to give some real foundational templates and points on how to do well in youth ministry. And then I am just also finished So the Next Generation Will Know by Sean McDowell and J. Warner Wallace. That was also very, very good. Interesting concepts that they have in there. So those 2 names are really big into apologetics, which if you don't know what apologetics are, it's basically the defense of the faith. So being a practicing Christian, we need to know why we believe what we believe and be able to answer those things. And if you're curious, in 1 Peter 3:15, I think it says to always have an answer for what you believe, or always have a apologia, I think is how you pronounce it, is the word for answer in Greek. And so that's where they get that apologetic. So it's not like I'm apologizing for my faith. It's that I need to have an answer for it. So anyways, those 2 guys are really big into that. And so they put in this template of training youth instead of teaching youth. And it's all about how we can take and equip these kids and put them out into the real world and go from there. So apologetics, FTW. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. So anyways, those are the 2 books I'm reading right now, or that I just got done reading. And now I'm on to what is it called? It's a classic Josh McDowell book, More Than a Carpenter. I recommended it to somebody because I've done some research in it, but I haven't read the whole thing through. So I'm going to read it through. It's really short. It's really good. So if you ever want to know about apologetics, that's an easy read. It's like 150 pages, maybe. And gives you great gives great truths into the truth of the Christian faith. So for the win. Thank you. Appreciate that. Greetings from the Pacific Northwest. Love the podcast. Awesome. Thank you, Julie. Appreciate that. Kind of cool to see we're getting people from all across the United States here. And I've seen a few people checking in and commenting from a lot of different places, even like Canada. And I think we had from the Netherlands. We had one from England. So it's like, wow, It's amazing, all these people from all over the place coming in and checking things out. So thank you, Julie. Glad to have you here and a part of it. And thanks for being a part of the live stream. So any other questions we got? I take a drink of my coffee here. Don't have the mustache anymore. My daughter convinced me to shave it off. And so here we are. Maybe it'll make a comeback. Maybe it won't. I have no idea. Wife seems happy with it now. So that's a win-win. Good questions, though. Lots of fun. Ben, I think you need to do a live stream on your channel. And we still need to get together and get another episode going. So if you think about it, let's get that rolling. I got some more questions, and I think you got questions for me, so it'll be good. Awesome. Let me go here. Just testing a couple things out. There you go. You're welcome, babe. Give me a break. Yes. Thank you, Ben. We do. Very good. This is cool. I can even put the comments up there for you to see. That's fun. What was I going to ask? I don't remember. Anyways, cool. Well, we're going to call that a day, I think. Appreciate the time. Appreciate you checking this out. I think it was a successful live stream. So we will go ahead and schedule some of these because it seems fun. It's fun just getting these live chats and being able to interact with you. So thank you. Thanks for joining the channel as always. If for some reason you're watching this and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing to the channel. And thanks for all the questions. Have a great night, guys. God bless.